Right, this is a bench press. So for this, you have two positions. You can either have your foot all the way back, and you're going to keep driving your heels down like that. You're doing the same on the opposite side. Right? If you can manage it. If it feels too tight through here, it's uncomfortable, you're going to start with a vertical shin position. So vertical shin like that, squeeze your bum. Now I want you to imagine someone's pulling your heels up off the ground. So if I'm trying to pull this off, her heels are down, her butt is engaged, right? You need to make sure that everything's engaged. It doesn't matter if you do this from the top down or the bottom up, as long as by the end of this lift, everything that I'm going to run through is fully engaged throughout the lift. Right? It's really important that you understand bench is a full body lift, not just an upper body lift. So heels are down, butt is on. You're going to take a big breath in, so you watch the big diaphragmatic breath. You're going to squeeze between the shoulder blades. Your bum is on. You want to make sure that you move from the upper lumbar, so this part up here. You do not want to move from your lower back. If you feel like a jamming up extension feeling in your low back, that is bad. You're going to roll your bum under slightly if that's the case. Flatten your back against my hand. More. There. If you start to feel that jamming up feeling in the low back, you're going to roll the bum under, you're going to squeeze the butt even more, and you're going to make sure you take that full extension out of the low back. Right, so big breath in. Chest is up nice and tall. Big squeeze between shoulder blades. So I want you to watch here. Full squeeze between. If you think you've fully squeezed between your shoulder blades, squeeze more. Then you want to bring the shoulder blades down towards the butt. So you see how the shoulder blade moves down there? And here. What it's done is created a nice arch. The butt's on. The extension is from the upper part of the spine, not the lower part of the spine. Really important so that you're not getting a jamming up extension feeling here. Right, for our unwrap position, we're going to go, there's multiple grips. We're going to go with a competition style grip here. You've got closer grips, wider grips. We're just going with a comp style grip, right? From that, so your hands at the bottom, if you bring the bar up, and you bring the bar down to your chest, you want to make sure that your hands, so hands a little wider, you've got a vertical forearm here, right? You can see that forearm is vertical, right? As opposed to, if you bring your hand in very closely, we have not got a vertical forearm now if it was too wide, if it was too close, right? So take your hand wide, up you go. And we're going to re-rack. So you essentially bring the bar off first to find out how far your hands go from each other. From there, we squeeze the bar as hard as we can, right? It's called white knuckling. We take a big breath in, so it moves from the diaphragm. We squeeze between the shoulder blades. The heels are down, the butt is on, tummy's on, chest is up. Then we bring the bar off. Okay, we have a little bit of air in us. We take it out with a little bit of air. Then it's a full breath in again. Big squeeze. We bring the bar down to this high point on the chest. Hold it there for a second. Hold, chest is up. Heels are on hard now. Drive straight up. So we're going to move the bar down to this high point on the chest and back up over towards our eyes, just there. So it's going to move on this little bit of an arch, right? If you move too far backwards, you'll feel your arms start to have load kicking. You don't want that. You want it straight vertical so that at the top, your hand is directly above your shoulder so that there's no load running through the shoulders such that it has to contend with and fatigue with. So again, we go big breath in, chest up, shoulder blades down towards the bum. So in with the full breath, squeeze between shoulder blades, bring it down, this high point on the chest here, chest up, chest up, chest up. Think of the chest going up to the bar, drive hard. Good. I want you guys to watch how this all comes together. So it's a big breath before you go, and just before you lift, your butt goes on, your heels go down hard, and you make sure you're bringing up the chest to meet the bar, not the bar to meet the chest. So just have a look at that again one more time. So big breath in, chest goes up, shoulders down, bring it down to this high point on the chest. Asan, 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 drive hard. Good. That's a bench press. Rack up. Key points that a lot of people miss. Make sure your shoulder blades are down as far as they can go. They often creep up towards the ears. Make sure you're not extending from the low back, your butt is on, and you're lifting up from the top part of your spine with a full contraction between your shoulder blades. If you think this is a full contraction, you've normally got a little bit more, right? Make sure that the bar hits the sweet point on the chest. Each time it might hit somewhere different. You want it to hit the same point. You will find this. One time you'll hit here and it'll feel okay. Then you'll hit a little bit lower and it'll be harder. You'll hit a little bit higher, harder again. So you've got a sweet spot. You want to find that sweet spot that's individualized to you and make sure that you hit it every time. Your lift should feel stronger, right? Remember, it's a full body lift. If you get out of this and your ass is cramping, you're doing a good job, right? That's a bench press.